Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. Well, apparently nothing's changed. It's 2018 and, well, here we go again. Racism at its finest, racial profile. Now, apparently there was an incident with Deontay Wilder's girlfriend who happens to be 8 months pregnant, and his brother. Apparently on New Year's Eve, they went to a Dolce & Gabbana store, and his pregnant girlfriend was accused of stealing the purse. And, Deontay Wilder's brother recorded the incident, and now it's trending and shit. So, here's the thing, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years ago, I got caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Used to be bragging about buying high-end belts, $400 belts, $400 Fendi belts, $400 Gucci belts, and all that type of shit. But I done came to the conclusion that those stores, they don't want black people in those type of stores. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you about an incident that happened with me when I went to the Gucci store in Livermore, California at the outlet mall. And it was kind of funny. I was hollering at 7-8 about it, and he had an incident at one of those high-end stores. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of funny. You get a lot of these rappers that sit up here advertising Gucci and wearing wearing Gucci belts and all that type of shit. But these companies don't want black people advertising their shit. But the funny part about it is we're helping them make money by, mentioning their products on records and shit. And going places wearing these Gucci belts and Fendi shit and Dolce Gabbana and all that bullshit. You have these ladies talking about Dolce Gabbana bags, Michael Kors, and all that type of shit. It's funny how people don't appreciate the word of mouth that black people contribute to helping these high-end companies make money. But you know what I'm saying? So it's sort of like, thanks for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you very much. But to be honest with you, just like, I had this conversation with my subs all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't advertise that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? For what? They don't even, Dr. Boyce Watkins said it best. Say he don't know why people sit up here making these records about buying Gucci and all that type of shit, and they don't even hire black people in a lot of cases to work at their companies and shit. And I'll tell you how I know for a fact that they racially profile black people, and particularly black men. Because this is the real reason why I stopped wearing Gucci belts and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I went to the Gucci store in Livermore, California, and everybody knows me that follow my channel that I'm a sneakerhead. So I love sneakers. It don't necessarily have to be Jordan. It don't necessarily have to be Nike. I just love sneakers. So I go into the Gucci store and I see some Gucci sneakers. So the lady, you know what I'm saying? The lady walk over to me. I'm looking at the shoes, right? And they nice. She looking at me. She just come out the gate and say, "Oh, those are $400. Like I was supposed to faint. Then go, "Oh my God. Oh, wow." I wouldn't have been in the motherfucker if I couldn't afford the motherfucking shoes. Now, it was people that walked in after me that wasn't black. So this is how I know she racially profiled me. She thought I was just some, broke nigga in there being a window shopper and shit. And I said, okay, I'm finna fix this bitch. So, this is what I did. Okay, the shoes cost $400 a piece. I said, let me get 2 pair. So I bought 2 pair. So with taxes and all that shit, 2 pair came up to, probably around, if not 900, close to 900. It was somewhere in that ballpark. So what I did was, she all cheesing. I said, I'm finna get this bitch. She all cheesing because she thought she had a sale because I think they work off commission. So let me tell you what I did. Had my bags and everything, you know what I'm saying? Walked right out the store, turned right back around, and came in and said, you know what? I changed my mind. I want my money back. And she had a look on her face like she was just shocked. But I just wanted to, let her know I had the money to pay for the shoes. And if the bitch would have kept her mouth shut, she would have had a sale. So she said, is there anything wrong? I said, yeah, I'll tell you what was wrong. You racially profiled me. She said, what do you mean? I said, you came out the gate and told me that they was $400 like I was broke or something. Now, of course, she did the typical, oh, no, that wasn't the case. No, you got it wrong. I said, well, you didn't do that to none of the other customers that walked in and was looking at stuff. But you went strictly to the black dude, walked behind the counter, and told me them motherfuckers was $400. So I gave her the receipt, and then, the shit got put back on my card. And I walked out of there. I said, let that be a lesson to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do motherfuckers like that. So, and I thought about that. This happens all the time. Now, keep in mind, this is the same outlet mall where they got racially profiled at because they have a Louis Vuitton store in there too, if I'm not mistaken. And they being currently sued for racially profiling their customers, the black customers. So, yeah. These rappers and shit need to stop endorsing these companies and shit that don't endorse them. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between, companies like Nikes and all that shit, because they specialize in giving people endorsements and all that shit. So everybody and their mama wear Nikes and Adidas and all that. But those high-end companies like Gucci and Fendi and Louis Vuitton and all that shit, they don't want black people wearing their shit. And that's a shame. They think we lower the value. So it is what it is, man. And that's unfortunate for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder should make them people publicly apologize to him. You know what I'm saying? His brother and his and his pregnant girlfriend, because that was very disrespectful, and they can sue them for that. See, I don't know how it is in New York, but in California, if you falsely accuse somebody of stealing, you can sue them. And if you get falsely accused of stealing, let's just say you walk out the store and the security grab you and you don't have nothing, it's a wrap. But anyway, that's unfortunate for Deontay Wilder. But anyway, man, I'm out. Let me know what you think.